Hi guys, welcome back to Creative Frenzy. Okay, my last few series that I've done were up to 8 episodes. I figure I'd cut that in half and cut out some of the middle pages for filming because, I don't know, sometimes you get a little bored of the same thing over and over. So I thought I'd cut the series in half, so it's only 4 episodes. So you are missing out on some of the details, but I will show you the final product so that you can see for yourself how it's all put together. The idea of this is to have your own creativity. So it's just about, having fun, working with colors that you enjoy, and just experimentation. So what I did is I put the whole thing together. At last, the last episode, I left off with this double page spread. I will show you the whole thing, and then, it's one of those things, you don't always want to see every single page. A lot of it is just repetition, and it's just being creative and just creating on the fly kind of thing. So I'm not overly concerned that you don't understand what's going on, because we all are creative in our own way and we like to do things our own way. So you get the gist of it. I don't have to hold your hand. I'm pretty sure you'll be okay on your own. I'm pretty sure. All right, so this is the cover. So it's just envelopes, just recycled envelopes, right? And we just created little journal cards for different pockets. If you wanted to use lined paper, you could. If you wanted to decorate the other side and do the same, kind of thing as you did in the front, you absolutely could. You don't have to turn these into journal cards. The idea is, what I had thought of was to create this into an art journal and, just have it for future use. Or you could put quotes on there, whatever you felt like doing. But it's using some packaging material, some acetate. If you had plastic packaging material left over from other packages, you could absolutely use that. So, and then just have fun creating. So I did end up using some embroidery floss in here, and I may have gone a little bit overboard with, sequins, but where else are you going to use that, right? I mean, it's not just for Christmas decor, or for shaker cards or things like that. You can use it in many different ways. What I like about it, it just adds a little bit of interest to the page, and it just catches your eye, right? So just trying to do different things. I did use the embossing plates here. It turned out a lot better than I had hoped. I just used some masking tape on the back to hold that string in place, so I could still use it to write on or whatever you felt like doing. So I'm just being able to use up all the little scrappy bits that I had lying around, and just having fun with my gel prints and even the leftover bits from punching out different shapes. You can use them all. That's the beauty of creating something like this. This is a layered piece. I just had some scrap pieces left over, and I used a brad. That's the word. And I just attached it. It's like, so when you go to move it in different ways, it's more interactive, it's fun, it's a different way of using up scraps and, coordinating your colors together. So finding comfort in the chaos. And I think that's part of creativity, is finding the comfort of putting all the colors and the shapes and everything together and just having fun with it. Again, you can decorate the backs of these, you can leave them plain. So here I did some more of the acetate. Again, just creating with your gel prints, and you could use words that we have so many dies. I'm starting a collection of dies now, so I have been collecting for a bit now, and I am loving using them in different ways. So I'm using them in art journals, I'm using them in junk journals, I'm using them on cards, just about anything, tags, whatever I felt like. So, you know, being able to create with the things that are normally seen as card making supplies and using them in this kind of setting, it's a lot of fun. So, you know, use them. Why not? Again, if you wanted to make these double-sided, you absolutely could. But using Dina Wakley stamps has been a lot of fun, and I've just been enjoying it. So, and just using colors I normally wouldn't really gravitate towards too much, and just having fun with it. I'm not really a neutral kind of person in my art journals. Now, junk journals, maybe a little bit more so, but in my art journals, I like being very rainbow-esque. You know, just using all the different colors available. And, you know, stuff that you would normally not use. So I really enjoy how some of these have come together. You know, it's a lot of fun to create with something you would have already on hand. You don't have to have special supplies. If you did not have a gel plate, by all means, you don't have to have one. You can just use paint. You can just use stencils. You can use paper. You can use whatever you feel like. Watercolor, you could use that too. You just have to be a little bit, you know, patient with the drying time with the envelopes. So, and make sure your envelopes are really dry before you add your packing tape to hold everything together. But that is it, guys. I'm going to give you another quick little run through in case that's all you want to see. You know, use your washi tape, use your string, use your sequins. If you have, you know, all the sparkly things that you want to use up, why not? Absolutely. And this could easily be turned into a Christmas kind of theme, you know, whatever you felt like. There's so many different concepts that you can use for this, you know, simple application of envelopes and a binding. So there we have it. So again, you know, just using some embroidery floss to bind your pieces together and just having fun with colors and shapes and recycled materials. So that is the end of this series. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave me a comment down below if you're trying something like this with your envelopes, and yeah, by all means, you know, show off your creativity and let others see what you're creating. I will see you in the next one, guys. Bye.